Good Monday evening, November 25th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Wet winter weather has led Chelan County to close the upper extent of Wenatchee-area road. Water users in the town of Winthrip spent Sunday with dry taps after pump and water woes continue there. Expect a mix of clouds and sun with dry weather conditions this week. Your Thanksgiving weather forecast is straight ahead. The 14-year-old suspected of making threats, including a threat of violence against Cashmere schools, is now charged with felony harassment. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies arrested the youth last Tuesday after a recording surfaced of the boy allegedly making threats to use a firearm to assault others in Cashmere Middle School. The teenager was recently charged with committing sexual assault against another child 2 years ago, and deputies say the family of the alleged victim was among those he named in the threat. The harassment charge was filed Thursday in Chelan County Juvenile Court. The youth was ordered in pretrial detention on $5,000 bond. Wet winter weather has led Chelan County to close the upper extent of a Wenatchee-area road. Horse Lake Road is closed for the season as of this morning, starting just above the Balsam Route Trail access point. The county's Public Works office says the road was already scheduled to close for winter next week, but the recent rain has made the dirt road segment slick and impassable. Upper Horse Lake Road will not reopen until April 1st. The fire agency for the city of Chelan is asking firefighter candidates to sign up for duty. Chalan Fire Rescue says it's creating an eligibility list for new applicants and expects to hire 2 new career firefighter positions. The fire district currently employs 10 firefighters and EMTs operating out of 5 fire stations in the Lake Chelan area. Chief Brandon Asher says Chalan Fire Rescue is working to establish better year-round staffing, even as it sees an increasing number of calls for service. Monthly records for calls have been broken in about 5 months of 2024. Applications to the department from potential new firefighters are due by December 6th. The nonprofit that oversees Leavenworth ski areas has a new tool in its arsenal for snowy season. The Leavenworth Winter Sports Club says it's acquired a polecat snowmaker from a surplus equipment auction held by the city. Managers say they're working with partners to get the machine ready to make snow next month when temperatures and humidity are right for doing so. The snowmaker will primarily be used on cross-country trails around the Leavenworth Golf Course, but will also be used at the Leavenworth Ski Hill, the city's main skiing attraction, to stockpile snow in the base area for wintertime operations. When we come back, a Manson Army veteran was awarded a Quilt of Valor by the Chelan Valley Republican Women earlier this month, and 36 arts and music programs earned some funding recently thanks to the Woods Family Music and Arts Grant. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
This is the time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant that they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
The Triple Topper's back!
This November, what makes Abby's Triple Topper so great? It's the pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and ground beef toppings piled to the edge. It's a whole lot of pizza at a very special price. Order your Triple Topper at abbys.com.
Central Washington Water is your hot spring spa dealer for over 45 years. Shop their showroom and see the new Freshwater Smart IQ. This is a new innovative approach to super simple water care combined with the freshwater salt system to give you clean, balanced spa water naturally. There's a hot tub for every budget. Save up to $1,000 on hot spring spas or buy plug-and-play spas starting at $79 per month. Why shop anywhere else? Central Washington Water. They service what they sell.
Medicare annual election period is here, and the rumors are true. Health Alliance and Assurance Northwest Medicare Advantage plans are not available beginning January 1st, 2025. Now, there are 2 new Medicare Advantage plans that will be replacing them. But to quickly answer many of your questions, go to our website and click on Plan Termination. You can also come to one of our sales and education meetings. You don't have to be a current client we'll be providing everyone a folder with step-by-step instructions on finding a new plan for next year.
Hi, I'm Eric Grandstrom.
And I'm Brent Rhodes with the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab.
Be sure to join us Saturday, November 30th at Hooked on Toys for our Toy Drive kickoff.
I'll be there broadcasting live on Country 104.7 KKRV starting at 9.
And we'll be on NCWLIFE channel live from 10 to 11.
This is a chance to find out more about the organizations that serve children here in North Central Washington.
Help us kick off the Toy Drive this year to make sure everyone has a Merry Christmas.
See you Saturday at Hooked on Toys.
And Happy Holidays.
A Manson Army veteran was awarded a Quilt of Valor by the Chelan Valley Republican Women earlier this month. According to American Legion Post 108, recipient Darren Perry graduated from Manson High School in 1997 and enlisted in the Army the same year. Perry mostly drove M88 6x6 tractors with 40-foot trailers while stationed at Fort Bragg and Fort Lewis, and was awarded several medals and a humanitarian award for his efforts providing hurricane relief in Nicaragua in 1999. Quilts of Valor are made by volunteers and awarded to nominated service members with the goal that the quilts provide comfort and healing to the recipient. Perry returned to the Chelan Valley after being honorably discharged in 1994 and eventually secured a position with the Washington State Parks as a construction and maintenance specialist for the Eastern Division. Water users in the town of Winthrip spent Sunday with dry taps. The small Okanogan County town has struggled with a faulty main pump, and yesterday the troubles came to a head after its water tanks reached very low levels. That led to poor pressure and outages for most residents, which lasted about 7 hours. The town has repaired its broken pump with a temporary replacement and expects to make the fix permanent this week. Customers were asked to boil their water for the next 24 hours and to continue to conserve supplies until the repair is complete. 36 arts and music programs earned some funding recently thanks to the Woods Family Music and Arts Grant. The Woods Grant recently distributed $63,500 to different arts and music education programs, including Beauty of Bronze, Two Rivers Art Gallery, and the Numerica Performing Arts Center. The grant awards up to $5,000 in funding for operating expenses or specific projects that increase arts and culture access. The grant has previously supported youth art camps, music education programs, theater productions, and cultural celebrations. The Woods Family Music and Arts Grant has distributed over $670,000 since its inception. Coming up next, get out your running shoes and turkey costumes because the Give North Central Washington Turkey Trot at Pybus Market is back this Thursday. More on that coming up in tonight's feature story. It looks like great travel weather is in store for us through Thanksgiving week. I'll have all the details coming up in your full local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
There's no place like home. Because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories. And we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, located on South Wenatchee Ave, has the largest selection of spas and swim spas in town. Stay cool this summer in an artesian swim spa and use it all year long. We enjoy helping families reconnect one spa at a time. Hot tubs are proven to improve sleep and decrease arthritis pain. Our passion is water, so please bring us a water sample, and we will help you diagnose your pool or spa water for free. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, your pool and spa experts.
Hi, I'm Eric Grandstrom.
And I'm Brent Rhodes with the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab.
Be sure to join us Saturday, November 30th at Hooked on Toys for our Toy Drive kickoff.
I'll be there broadcasting live on Country 104.7 KKRV starting at 9.
And we'll be on NCWLIFE channel live from 10 to 11.
This is a chance to find out more about the organizations that serve children here in North Central Washington.
Help us kick off the Toy Drive this year to make sure everyone has a Merry Christmas.
See you Saturday at Hooked on Toys.
And Happy Holidays.
Get out your running shoes and turkey costumes because the Give North Central Washington Turkey Trot at Pybus Market is back this Thursday. There's still time to register yourself online for the 10K or 5K Thanksgiving Day races and time to register your children for the kids race. Kids races are free and it'll cost runners $30 for the 10K and $20 for the 5K. All proceeds benefit nonprofits around North Central Washington. In tonight's feature story, NCWLIFE's Dan Kuntz spoke with the foundation's executive director, Beth Stipe, to learn more about how participants can help local nonprofits.
And this event is actually going to be the kickoff to the Give NCW campaign,
That's
which
correct.
has been going on for years, always over the holidays.
Yes.
Between Thanksgiving Day and New Year's Day.
Correct.
For the uninitiated, I know what's going on with Give NCW, but if you don't, Beth will tell you the details.
Yeah, so this is open to any grantee of the Community Foundation. So there'll be 86 different not-for-profit organizations throughout Chelan, Douglas, and Okanagan counties. And so it's really easy. It's a place where everyone can give. The minimum donation amount is $10. Every dollar that you donate to your favorite charity or nonprofit goes to them. We have donors that step up and take care of the credit card fees. So there's no money that comes off at the top. This truly is a way to support the not-for-profits that do so much throughout the year to make this place a great place to live.
And you can cherry pick any of the 80 nonprofits individually, say these are ones I specifically want to give my money to, or if you just put it all into the Give NCW pot, they all get a little piece of profit.
That's correct. At the end of the campaign, whatever is in the Give to All pot of money gets split equally among all the organizations.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Boy, kind of a mixed bag. Beautiful weather on Saturday, well into the 40s. And then yesterday, it was more like a Seattle day with low-hanging clouds and showers on and off throughout the day. Kind of a mixed bag today as well. Lots of clouds earlier with some fog, and then a peek at some blue sky about mid-afternoon today as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley from our NCWLIFE tower camera. And you can see some clouds there, and it's obscured some of our foothills around the area today, but all in all, not a bad day. And as we make our way through the week up into Thanksgiving Day on Thursday, it looks like really good travel weather. Tomorrow, a chance for snow, but that's mainly in eastern Washington, northern Idaho. We'll actually be mostly sunny here with temperatures between about 40 and 45 degrees. Wednesday, basically the same, partly cloudy for us, temperatures 37 to 44. And then a little bit cooler, maybe a chance for snow in eastern Washington, about 35 to 40 for our high. And back to Friday, Black Friday, most of the activity as far as weather goes will be to our east. We'll have some clouds here with temperatures seasonal right around 40 degrees. So boy, good travel weather leading up to Thursday. Today's high temperature unofficially 38 degrees. Our normal for this time of year is 40, our record 57, and that was set in 1962. We started off the day at 34, so not much of a warm-up today. Our normal low temperature is 29 degrees, and our record low, very chilly, 2 degrees, set back in 1993. The Weather Service has been down since 6:30 a.m. on Saturday, so I don't have a current precipitation total for you. We had rain showers all day yesterday, and when I get that tomorrow, I will update that total precipitation for you. Sunrise 7:20 this morning, and it's set this afternoon at 4:15. All right, getting you into those Tuesday temperatures, it will be a little bit warmer, and as I mentioned, we're going to see plenty of sunshine tomorrow. 43 for Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy, 42s from Wenatchee into Entiat, and also Chelan, Omak at 42, and then around 40 for Lake Wenatchee, Leavenworth, and also up into Cashmere. So not a bad late November day in store for our Tuesday. Tonight we can expect patchy fog. It's mainly from this area of low pressure just off the coast of Oregon. Mostly cloudy after that. We'll see low temperatures, a little chilly, but about normal, right around that 30-degree mark. For your Tuesday, there's our friend, high pressure out in the Pacific. It's going to bring a pretty strong northwesterly flow into Washington, but it's going to keep us stable, mostly sunny and warmer with high temperatures on Tuesday in the low 40s. And then our big travel day prior to Thanksgiving, that's coming up on on Wednesday. High pressure still out in the Pacific. There it is. A lot of clouds in that high pressure ridge. It's called a dirty ridge because it's allowing those clouds to move through. We'll see high temperatures on our travel day, generally in the low 40s. And then for Thanksgiving, not bad at all. High pressure parking itself out in the Pacific. Mostly cloudy skies. We'll call it fair on Thanksgiving with high temperatures generally in those upper 30s. And then your Black Friday weather. Lots of you will be out early shopping and it looks pretty decent. High clouds out there, especially in the afternoon. Seasonal highs with temperatures generally about 40 to 43 degrees for Friday. And then as we get you into the upcoming weekend, mostly cloudy. It will be a little bit cooler as we get you into Saturday with some of those high clouds again. High temperatures in the upper 30s. And then for our final day of our 7-day forecast on Sunday, a travel day once again as you head back home, and it looks pretty good. Once again, just some high clouds around Washington State. Call it seasonal high temperatures with readings right around 40 degrees. Taking a look now at your 7-day forecast. Overnight tonight, 30 degrees, a mix of clouds and sun over the next couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday. 42 Tuesday, 41 on Wednesday, some chilly overnight lows. And then for Turkey Day on Thursday, 39 for a high, 28 your low, and then just some clouds as we get you Friday through Sunday. Temperatures upper 30s to lower 40s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom.
And I'm Brent Rhodes with the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab.
Be sure to join us Saturday, November 30th at Hooked on Toys for our Toy Drive kickoff.
I'll be there broadcasting live on Country 104.7 KKRV starting at 9.
And we'll be on NCWLIFE channel live from 10 to 11.
This is a chance to find out more about the organizations that serve children here in North Central Washington.
Help us kick off the Toy Drive this year to make sure everyone has a Merry Christmas.
See you Saturday at Hooked on Toys.
And Happy Holidays.
Land to hold on here, and he will not.
Tune in to NCWLIFE channel for coverage of local sports this winter. Coverage is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, and Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Watch eSpots at Wenatchee Sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel. What once was old now is new to the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in for Bonanza, Superman, The Andy Griffith Show, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Invisible Man, The Lone Ranger, and The Lucy Show. Check your program guide for classic programming on NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Happy Monday. The Seahawks used a strong defensive performance to muscle Arizona for a victory and take over first place in the NFC West. Seattle's defense held the Cardinals to 49 yards rushing, sacked Kyler Murray 5 times, and converted a Murray interception into a 69-yard touchdown return for the Seahawks' 16-6 victory. The win vaults Seattle back into first place in the division at 6-5. The Niners dropped to 5-6 with a 38-10 loss at Green Bay. Philadelphia's Saquon Barkley rushed for 255 yards, couple of touchdowns. Eagles blew up the Rams 37-20. It was not a good weekend for Northwest College football team. Central Washington bounced from the first round of the NCAA Division II tournament with a 28-21 loss at Western Colorado. Northern Arizona pummeled Eastern Washington 30-18, and Oregon State won the Pac-12 conference title with a 41-38 win over Washington State. Well, the Seattle Kraken are on the road. We're on the road Saturday Saturday in L.A. to take on the Kings. Unfortunately, Brandon Montour's third period goal not enough as the home squad came away with a 2-1 victory. Seattle continues the trip in California tonight in Anaheim to take on the Ducks. That game at 7 o'clock on Kong TV. The Wenatchee Wild couldn't keep up with the onslaught of the Portland Winterhawks Saturday, falling in WHL action 8-4 the final. Tanya Hauser was peppered with 38 shots on goal, while Rio, McCloskey, McMillan, and Friesen found the back of the net. Not enough, though. Wenatchee will try to bounce back on Wednesday. They'll be in Seattle for a 7:05 game. You can hear the call with Austin Andrade locally on 560 KPQ. Well, the Wenatchee Panther volleyball team came home with the third-place trophy from the WIAA State 4A tournament in Yakima over the weekend. After 2 wins Friday, Wenatchee was in the semifinals Saturday morning against Kennedy Catholic. It didn't go their way, but Wenatchee bounced back to take third. I had a chance to talk to the senior starters about their experience here at State and how tough that was to bounce back from a morning loss on Saturday.
I mean, yeah, it's not exactly what we were hoping for in the beginning, but I mean, I will say I feel like we left everything we had in our semis game and in that game. Even though that's not the trophy we necessarily were wanting, third place is still pretty good. Third place is still pretty good, and I think with all the opportunities we've been given, I think that we should still all stay grateful. I mean, I'm just happy. Our last game, you could see in our video and things and in pictures that we were all smiling the whole time, so it was a fun game to end on.
Obviously happy to end on a win. Last game, I mean, we fought as hard as we could, and I think it's hard coming back after a loss and still trying to battle for that third place position, and I thought we did it beautifully. Just trying to see, like, after a loss, you have to find the positive, and we did that.
Well, I mean, emotions were high. You know, we lost the semifinals. We were very sad about it, but our coach came into the locker room, told us we just need to get it together and play one last round and go out on a win. And so that's what we did, and I feel like we did it to the best of our ability. We came out here and we put up a good show, and I think we just played our hearts out, and I'm really proud.
I think that like Ava said, it was bittersweet. I'm glad that I got to go to State, at least for my senior year. I was hoping the outcome would be different, but I'm glad that we pulled out third place, and I'm glad that I could spend my last moments with the people on my team.
Wenatchee, the number 2 team headed into the tournament, finished as a season 21-1. Number 1 seed Curtis swept Kennedy Catholic in the finals to take that state title. Cashmere is back in the semifinals of the state 1A football tournament. The Bulldogs took care of Nooksack Valley Saturday in the Apple Bowl 38-12. Dan Kuntz was there with a camera. Steve Sandman and Mark Miller provided the play-by-play courtesy of 1340 The Hawk.
Hatmaker shotgun, back pedals looking right, wide open, it is.
Did he get in? He did! Touchdown Bulldogs! Snap. Hatmaker being rushed. Hatmaker's going to go for the home run ball in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown Bulldogs!
I don't believe him blocked the punt all year. Oh, wow.
Almost got it, too. Zavala at the 46, tries to cut around the right side. He gets a break. 35 to the 30, 25 to the 20. Zavala doesn't need a thing. He's got a touchdown. Zavala in motion. Hatmaker looking, rolling right. Got good blocking. Hatmaker's going to keep it. He's going to cut up the middle, and he runs in. Hatmaker is in for the touchdown.
How did he sneak in there? Hatmaker for 8 yards.
Snap, across the middle, intercepted to the 20, around to the 25, interception by the Bulldogs. That's Braylon Rubio. Zavala in motion, circles around. Now they throw to Zavala on the right side. He's got a blocker. Zavala cuts back up. Zavala going, and in the end, touchdown. Isaac Zavala and the Cashmere Bulldogs.
Cashmere will get a rematch with Royal in the semifinals coming up this Saturday at Lions Field at Moses Lake at 4 o'clock. The Knights advance by taking apart Linden Christian 56-12. Okanagan is in the semis of the State 2B tournament after a 48-8 win over Tri-Cities Prep in the Apple Saturday. Next up for the Bulldogs is Freeman back in the Apple Bowl this Saturday. That'll kick off at 4 o'clock. Elmira Cooley Heartline qualified for the State 1B semifinals with a narrow 14-12 win over Nia Bay last Saturday. The Warriors will face Liberty Christian at Fran Risch Stadium in Richland. That'll be Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Well, the Cashmere girls soccer team claimed 4th place at the State 1A tournament at Mount Tahoma over the weekend. After falling to Cedar Park Christian in the semifinals Friday 4-1, the Bulldogs fell to Seton Catholic 1-0 to take 4th. Cedar Park Christian won the state title by downing Bellevue Christian 2-1. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Monday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. When you have a second, we'd love for you to take our online survey about NCWLIFE news and programming. Your responses will help us better serve the North Central Washington community. You can find that survey on our website at ncwlife.com. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us and have a great night.